Oh my god, I didn't think about that.
I'll land. I'll pick you up here. Hang on.
What's that?
So, do we know where the last visual was of the cargo, Bob?
Didn't get a chance. I was in a meeting and then
Cargo Bob was
this happened.
south of the quarry over Sonora Freeway between the prison and the quarry.
I'm sealing the hose. I'm sealing the hose. Is he still with your old colleague? Oh yeah, or Shearer. I forgot about
that. Hey, did you need some from Bajorn?
I think we're gonna call it now. We'll head back.
Yeah. Want me to let him know over radio?
Sure, yeah.
The marshals and the APC are going to be headed back to base.
Thank you.
Obviously, though, if anything pops up again, just holler.
Wait, no holler back, girl. Wait, no holler back,
unit right now
girl.
circling the hippie camp. Check the little double door barn. I think it's to your right.
Okay, fine, we got it.
I'm gonna check the chicken factory.
Inside the shed and the hippie camp seems to be nothing.
Can't tell whether this thing feels better when I got the handbrake on. Hold on, let me test it. Nah, not really.
Might lose speed doing it, though.
Yeah, you know these things are amphibious, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty cool.
I want to do the class on them. Maybe if we end up bringing some people on board, I could hop in with them.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Michael from the DOC called me. Their fucking contraband van is full.
495 from 707.
Oh.
So we're done with the autopsy. It's ready to go to the morgue. Do we need anything else?
Just take everything off its person. Make sure that's in a separate report. Like all the belongings and mention of deceased.
Is your first time shooting this thing?
Cross-referencing into.
Hey, friend.
I got everything except for 2.
You did well for your first time. 0
Hey,
out of 0 shots hit.
Yeah, that worked.
No,
Of
0
course.
out of 3. 0 out of 3. Not the best record, you know, but you'll get there.
I only really meant to fire one, to be fair, but,
How'd you manage that?
well, the thing's quick, you know?
Did you hold down the trigger?
I did, because you told me it was airburst. I thought holding down the trigger would delay the explosion, and then
No,
releasing it would...
we have no control other than where it's aimed and when it's fired.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's what I thought you meant by airburst. That's why I held it.
My bad.
No, you're good, you're good.
Doesn't seem to be anything up on the wind turbines.
Can I down at the office? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is he there? Yes.
I'm probably gonna seal him for a chat once we get down there. So.
Yeah, I'm probably going 42.
Oh wait.
I head back to the apartamento.
Have you seen Rayleigh, Crystal, or what's his face recently?
Rayleigh and Crystal, negative. I don't know who else you could be referring to.
Kovacic? Yeah.
Kovacic, no.
I've marked him as inactive as per today, and I'll give him
shoot him an email, say like, hey, just mark it down as inactive. Yeah. If it continues to be this way, then, you know, we'll discuss your appointment. If that's where you're going with it, but...
Yeah.
It would free up some very attractive call signs for new prospects.
I did that. There was some guy called Churro Gray.
I think that's a dog.
A what? The?
I think that's a dog.
What means a dog?
Churro the dog. There's
Why is
Bongo,
one-
and then I think there's Churro.
Well, Churro no longer has that 00...
001.
Yeah, you can get lost there. I put him as 999. Stupid dog.
999.
Who gave him one of our call signs? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But I fixed that, don't worry.
Yeah, in the pitch, you could say, hey, you join. You could be a double O, what do they call it? 00 agent or a 00.
I mean, there's only 9 double O. There's only 10 double O's. Shit.
Yeah, but there's some available. So, like, you know, first few people that potentially
true,
join up
yeah.
could have first dibs on those.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello,
Gunner.
Mr. Kane.
Hello.
We just did some APC shit.
Yeah, I heard.
Fucking attack helicopters and people getting their tongues cut out.
That's pretty great.
Uh-oh.
Whose phone is it?
Former EMS chief VV Toussaint is calling me.
Sir,
Calling
you gonna be?
you?
Oh, okay. I thought they were chasing you.
Hello?
I'm alright. They're all spooked by something right now.
Hey, what's up?
The chopper.
Do we have
Brad, I
any?
think he's good now. If you want to come talk to him.
No, it's fine. We'll get a statement from the
You flatter me.
military. Let's check with flashlights, like these little open little cabins.
I'll be so honest, I have not checked on the status of it in a very long time.
I wish I had my listening device right
So
now. I
it's
need go
scheduled to
buy one.
happen.
Why have I got this?
Oh.
Hello, Doc.
I could be listening to both of these phone calls right now simultaneously.
Wait, I'm confused. Like you...
That's news to me.
Sorry, hold on. So what?
Yeah, that was what I was. That's what I was told.
I mean, if it's was it given to you by a doctor after your surgery, or? I think it's fine then. I mean, if it's yours and it was discharged to you by a medical professional.
What is VV on
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I'll call you back in a bit, okay?
People keep their.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I'll talk to you soon.
People will keep like.
So I was
on.
never.
Come on.
I'm coming.
No, this is yours.
Yeah.
We went for a drive. You did a senior bunch yesterday?
Yeah. For a bit.
Did you have a mustache on?
What do you mean?
I mean, did you have a mustache on?
What kind of I would never grow out an ugly ass mustache. Mustaches are the ugliest thing you know. You'd have to have some sort of like, I don't know, something going on upstairs to grow out a mustache.
Right, so you didn't have a mustache on?
No, that'd be cringe. Oh shit. Oh.
There was a guy that looked exactly like you, man. He had a mustache. You have a twin?
It must have been a coincidence.
Okay, alright, man. Well, if you keep an eye out for him, it's creepy. He even sounded like you. It's strange.
Oh really?
He had like deep southern drawl, you know?
Oh, that's insane.
With a touch of Floridian, you know, touch of crocodile.
I can't believe that. That's actually unbelievable.
Right, listen, what's going on, man? You going around telling people that you're suspended.
Well, when I went off duty the last thing I heard was, if you gonna keep that attitude, you can stay off duty. That sounds suspended to me. That
Listen,
sounds like.
if I'm gonna suspend you, I'll suspend you. That was not, you
Well-
were suspended.
Well, I have the same attitude that I did then, and that is if I just got blown up and you force me to do something because the reason is that you want to force me to do it, I'm probably going to go off duty.
Okay, listen. It doesn't sound like the root of the issue to me. It sounds like there's something more going on. So, what's going on?
I don't know. I don't even understand what that means.
As in, I think I don't think that specific thing is what you're upset about. It sounds like you got something else going on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I felt like the way I was treated when I said that I didn't want to do that. I felt like, you said some stuff like you can only, it's not all fun and games. Like all I do is fun and games all day. Like I'm not doing a lot of the things I don't want to do on duty. Like I'm not, constantly doing stuff I don't want to do. And then you have Flores there piling on as
Listen, I
well.
agree.
Somebody
Flores
who
shouldn't have
doesn't
been
do
there.
anything at all. Somebody who just apparently went into the MDT without saying anything to me and changed my fire starters investigation to have him as the lead without saying a word to me.
Okay, yeah, that's an issue. When did that happen?
I came on duty for the first time in 3 days, and I looked at it and I seen that there.
Wait, that's not great. I agree.
Yeah, and I just feel like I don't get respected in general.
Why is that?
I just laid out the reasons. I told you that I wasn't feeling well because I had just been bombed. You told me you basically didn't care and were going to force me to do the thing I didn't want to do anyway, even though Flores was standing right there, somebody who, I'm not going to lie to you, doesn't do anything. That's my honest opinion. My honest opinion is it felt like you were forcing me to do that just because you could. Which is fine. At the end of the day, that is correct. You can force me to do that, and I will have to face the consequences of not doing that. You are my superior. I understand that.
Okay. Well, first of all, there was no intention behind anything I said. Like, I don't remember saying fun and games, but whatever I said, it wasn't in any way trying to imply that, you do the fun stuff on duty and only the fun stuff. Because I know, listen, I don't know where this idea has come that I don't respect you, because I do. You've been doing a lot of hard work lately, man. That's all I've been telling people. I've been singing your praises to people. So the idea that I don't respect you, I don't know where that's coming from. And if I've given you reason to believe otherwise, then I apologize. In terms of the forcing you to do something, the reason I wanted you to do it was because when Flores got that phone call, they said that they knew you and they knew Peters. And you were the only person out of those two that was on duty.
And I made clear that I have no idea who that person is.
Okay, that's fine. They knew you because they mentioned you in your interview. So, listen, I'm in the same boat as you. I forget people every day. So, if you didn't remember that person, that's fine. But, listen, I got to ask the question. I think we're getting a little bit specific here, but I'm going to ask you anyway. If you weren't up for doing an interview, what were you up for doing that day?
I don't understand what that my.
Because what I'm trying to say is, in my mind,
I was there to debrief with you. My intention was to debrief with you, with what I had gone over. I didn't really have much of a plan for the rest of the day. I wasn't expecting it to be a crazy day or anything. My intention was mostly just to debrief with you what I had. The stuff about nest construction, all that. That's pretty much it. I was coming off of, being bombed 2 days prior. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, well, listen, I don't know your intentions or whatever, but from my point of view, I didn't expect you to be going out there and doing a bunch of stuff, which I think you agree with. I thought you were gonna be behind the desk at work on light duty, and in my mind, doing an interview is light duty, so I didn't see a problem with it. Can you see that from my perspective?
Yeah, but I mean, I think I made it pretty clear that I didn't want to do it, right? Just because I wasn't feeling up to it. And what the message I had got was, you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I did tell you to do it.
And I said, if you force me to do this, I'm gonna go 42. And you said, okay. And I said, all right, I'll go 42. And then you and Flores cornered me in the locker room, asking me more about why I didn't want to do it. I said, I think I made it clear. I've just been bombed. I'm not feeling up to it. I don't want to do it. And then you said, if you're gonna keep, you went on about. That's when you said, oh, it can only be fun and games. You're gonna have to do some things you don't want to do, Gunner. And then if you're gonna keep this attitude, you can stay off duty. And that was when I assumed that I had been suspended. That sounds like a suspension to me.
Wait, listen, first of all, Flores shouldn't have been there. That's on me. I think he only added to the situation in a negative way. I think the reason things got heated is because you started getting a little bit aggressive towards Flores.
He laughed at me when I said I'd just been bombed. He chuckled when I said I'd just been bombed. And I said, that's funny to you?
Right, I understand it, and he shouldn't have done it, but regardless, that kind of, yeah, we don't.
And now you kind of see why I feel like I'm not respected. I mean, I say I've been bombed, people laugh at me, and then that's apparently an issue I have, that I feel like I'm not respected. I mean, honestly, yeah.
Well,
I don't know how to make it much clearer that.
Well, okay, listen, I can understand you feeling that way because of what happened the other day, but the term "I don't feel respected" is very much a cumulative and past tense phrase, which suggests that you felt like this for a while. So is that the case?
I've never felt like that until that day, until right then.
Okay.
And I was honestly taken very off guard by all of that.
Okay. Listen, I get it. I can understand why you're upset at this situation. I think Flores only made it worse. I think, you know, maybe there wasn't effective communication about your status and your position at work that day. Clearly, I didn't realize how bad you were feeling, and that you weren't up for, work in general. But at the same time, I think, listen, I don't want you to feel unrespected, okay? But at the same time, orders are orders at the end of the day, and I appreciate you recognizing that. And at the same time, I think what should have happened is, if you really didn't want to do it, which you didn't feel up for it, we probably should have had a sidebar, discuss why that was, and then, we could have gone from there. We could have had that debrief, and then we just move on.
I agree with that. The sidebar turned into you and Flores coming into the locker room and kind of just asking me more of the same questions with the same answers.
Well, yeah, because I'll be honest, I was confused. I didn't know what was going on with you. Like, there was a lot of, kind of negative responses to me asking you to do that, and I didn't understand why. So I was trying to get the read of you and what was going on, because like I said, it still feels like there's something more going on, but you're telling me it's not, so I'm gonna believe you on it. So it came out of the blue, and I was trying to figure out what's going on. That was all. I apologize. It came off, more than what it was. Flores shouldn't have been there. But at the same time, you know, I don't think there's an excuse for the attitude you had. Yes, Flores shouldn't have done what, you know, he did. But at the same time, the attitude don't have a place in the work, you know, in the office. Can you agree with that?
I think, yeah, I think I only got that way because I was feeling very disrespected.
Okay.
Which is why I was trying to go off duty. But, you know, it would have been much easier if I could have just gone off duty for a little bit and not been followed into the, you know, locker room, and just if I could have just put off duty for a little bit, came on duty the next day, could have all probably just been, you know.
Sure. I will
there.
say, I think part of what added to it is, lately there's been times, Gunnar, where I've asked you to do things, or I've told you things need to be a certain way, and you, ironically, haven't exactly respected that. And so when you kind of disobeyed that order, that kind of, you know, added to that feeling.
Gotcha. Which, are there any specific instances where I've not done what you told me to?
There was the whole, you know, deputizing people. Obviously, I wasn't around, but I said, you know, we probably shouldn't be doing that. And you kind of be like, yeah, but we can.
But that was after I didn't do something you told me not to.
No, but my point is that
and
sometimes I'm telling you that things shouldn't happen, and then you kind of disagree.
I mean, all I did, okay, well, I mean, fair. If you don't want me to give you an honest opinion of what I think, that I guess that's fair. If you don't like dissenting opinions, that's fair.
That's not what I'm saying at all. There's it's just that genuinely or lately.
Respectfully, all I did was say, I think that this thing could be this way. I didn't say I would do the opposite of what you said, or that you were wrong, or that I would disobey you. Which is, what I'm hearing is that you're saying I would disobey your orders when you come. That is, I don't think that's something I do.
I agree. There's nothing that comes to mind where you've gone against the direct order. Yeah, because I'd obviously have, you know, concerns about that. But in general, it's been, okay, you know, you've done something, like for example, the whole, I think it might be the same situation actually, with the shotguns and everything, and I said that should be happening.
I agree. Yeah, I gave what I would consider is a dissenting opinion. I don't know how you would characterize it.
I disagree. I think the opinions you give are like, I understand, Doc, but I can do this thing. It's in legislation. You don't see how that might come across to me as your boss?
But I'm not saying that I would do those things even if you tell me not to, which is obviously
not the case. I
case.
brought up the concern specifically that I said, I wish you'd reach out to me. And you said, but it was in legislation.
Well, I mean, that is not me saying that I would not reach out to you if you tell me to moving forward.
Right, so again, that's part of my concern is going forward, is there going to be you doing things and then me telling you not to do them afterwards?
I mean, if the situation arises where I have to make a call on, I could just not make those calls, I guess.
But listen,
I feel like this is...
I'm going to ask you a question here, because you brought it up about Flores. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. Nothing about this. I've not laughed one time.
I can literally, I'm being deadly serious. You are laughing.
You might be able to hear me smiling. Have I laughed one time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I laughed, I apologize. Okay.
I just want to keep the hypocrisy to a minimum.
That's fine. Okay, I appreciate that.
So what about it is
But also,
making you smile or laugh?
I wouldn't call that hypocrisy because you're not telling me that you were almost killed and I'm laughing at you.
Okay, that's fine.
Make that clear.
What about it is funny or smile worthy?
I think it's a lot less funny, right? somebody, if you told me you had almost been killed, I think that'd be a lot less funny than what we're talking about right now. Is that fair?
Okay, but
Saying I think one is a lot less acceptable than the other, and they're not. It's not hypocrisy because they're not the same thing.
Okay, fine, whatever. Why is this funny?
I like I said, I don't think it's funny, and I apologize for laughing.
You're still not answering the question.
I said I don't think it's funny, and I apologize if I was laughing.
Yeah, but why were you doing it in the first place?
I don't.
This is what I mean, man. It feels like there's something else going on with you. You've got feelings, something resentful or something. I don't know what it is, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
What ulterior motive do you think I have here? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's what I mean. This whole thing has come out of nowhere, and then when I'm talking to you about it, you know, you're laughing about some concerns I have, and then it's making me think that there's something else going on that you haven't spoke to me about.
You've told me that I'm denying direct orders from you, is what I've heard, and then I've made it clear that I do not do that, and I would not do that, and the only thing I have done is give you dissenting opinions. Is that not what I've done here? I still have not gotten an answer to what would you characterize that as. I don't understand.
I'm not gonna I'm not in the job of putting definitions on things, really. I told you what my concern about that was, and it has been a general bit. It is another example. When I said to you, like you had the sniper rifle on you, remember this, in the locker room, and I said put that away. That's not general equipment. And then you were like,
that was my class too. But yeah, I understand. And I was making a joke. I immediately put it in my locker.
Immediately?
I went and put it in my lockbox in my car. Yes, immediately. Right after you told me that. Yes, immediately.
Wait, it wasn't immediate, but again, there's my point.
As soon as I got into my car, I put it in my lockbox. I don't know where this is coming from that I did not immediately do that.
Wait, listen, I think just lately, I don't know, like, okay, let's maybe we'll ask it this way. Do you disagree with the way that the marshal's office has been run at the minute?
No.
What, have you disagreed with any of my decisions?
In what regards? I think the decision to just tell McNulty that I'm going to give him a sniper wasn't fantastic at all.
Okay.
But I did it anyway. Like I said, all I did was after the fact say, I don't like that you made me do that. I cannot do that if you want. I can just say, be a yes man and just all the time agree with everything you want, if that's what you want.
I'm not saying that. I'm just asking, you know, is there anything else that you've disagreed with it?
If you're talking about in terms of the way the department is run, no, I don't have any problems with the way the department is run.
Okay, what about my decisions? Anything you disagreed with there?
That's the only thing I can think of.
The only thing you think of? Okay. Is there anything else going on towards me? Any resentment towards me?
Why would this be about? Why would I have anything to be about you? I don't understand.
Again, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things. That's all.
I think I've been very clear and transparent with everything I've said here. I've been very open and honest. I have no ulterior motive. There's nothing else going on.
Okay. Listen, I'm just trying to get the both. Listen, you said, you know, you've got this thing against Flores, which is, you know, he doesn't do any work. No. Same opinion about me.
No. That's not what I said. I said that when he comes on duty, he stirs shit with the LSPD. I never said he doesn't. Earlier, I said he doesn't do any work. But my main problem is...
You said he doesn't effing do anything.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't do anything, meaning he's sitting there telling me to go do an interview with you, a person who doesn't do anything. Why is he sitting there piling on with you to then go tell me to do something?
Wait.
That's what I meant in that regard. In regards of the department, he stirs shit with the LSPD.
Well, I've already told him to stop doing that. So if he's done it since that conversation, then like, have you anything recent?
I don't. I mean, I haven't. I'm not really around when he's around, I guess.
Well, do you have the same opinion of Flores as you do of me?
That you stir shit with the LSPD?
That I don't do anything.
You do a whole hell of a lot more than Flores does.
Okay. So there's nothing going on there.
If you think that for some reason this is about you, Dark, this is not about you. I don't know why you would think this is about you, but
The
it's
reason
not about
I think
you.
this is about me, or at least I'm trying to figure out what else it could be, is because, like I said, lately there's been a lot of what's the word there that I want to use here? Because I don't want to use the wrong word about you. Your work and everything, I've had no issues, right? I just think that there's been a lot of non-standard kind of command things going on with you.
Yeah, I think I have to make a lot of decisions that I don't want to make by myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that if, I had more support to make these decisions, it would be a lot easier. And I think these decisions happen a lot more than you think. And only the ones like, the deputizing people are really the ones where you see an issue. But, there's a lot more where I don't know if I'm doing the right thing,
So you're feeling like you don't have a lot of support?
When it comes to making decisions like that, absolutely. Whether or not I should be deputizing people or whatever the fact is, And a lot of the time I don't have, I have to make a split-second decision about what we're going to do.
Okay. What can we do the better then?
I do not know.
Well, we gotta come up with something.
I think that when there's decisions like of what type of equipment we're gonna use, and they're telling me we've got, right after tsunami we're gonna get this delivery, it's kind of hard to, reach out and get a definitive answer if this is something I should do,
Sure. Right. Okay.
I just hope a lot of the time that, if I am making the wrong decision, that I'll learn about it afterward. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm always making the right decisions. I think I'm fucking up a lot.
Okay. Listen, I don't particularly think you've been fucking up a lot. I just want to make sure. Listen, let's. I think from my side of things, I want you to be a little more. Well, first of all, we've got to not have any kind of attitude with Flores or any attitude at all. Okay, I don't think this isn't a general thing for you. I think this was a one-off situation that was escalated by everybody involved, especially Flores. He shouldn't have been there. But we want to keep that to a minimum going forward.
I mean, I'll try my best to just take over my investigation.
That's all I can ask. That's all I can ask. From my side of things, we got to figure out how, we can get you some better support in your shift. Whether that be from me or from more people around you that you trust, that kind of thing. We got to fix that out because I don't want you feeling like that. And I don't want it affecting your work or our relationship. And then I think in general, I think one thing I just need from you a little bit more is a little bit more like, I don't want you to be a yes man because I enjoy our conversations. I enjoy our disagreements. I just want a bit more when, if some things aren't open to discussion, right? There's some things that in my job.
I don't know what those things are.
But when I tell you that something's not open to discussion, at the end of the day, you got to nod your head and say yes, sir. That's the reality of the job, bro.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what you tell me. But saying it's not open to discussion, I mean, come on.
No, there's no, come on. Some things, in my job as a director, and my job as someone who's been in the department since week 1, that to keep this thing running and not be down the shitter, some things are not open to discussion.
That's fair, but if you know, you're sending me off duty and then you tell me it's not open for discussion and then I don't hear anything for 3 days, I mean...
Listen, all I said to you was, don't come on back on duty if you've got the attitude. That's not a suspension.
I think to any reasonable person, that means don't come on duty until I believe your attitude has changed.
And how would I know that if we didn't speak about it? I tried to call you. I tried to call you yesterday. I tried to call you today. I couldn't get in contact.
I mean, I was around. I don't know what to. I don't know how to fix that issue.
That was some miscommunication. You know, next time, if there is a next time, which I hope there's not, I'd appreciate you not going and talking to Maxwell about it.
What are you talking to Maxwell? Huh?
How did Maxwell find that you were, in quotes, suspended?
Did you tell me how she found out?
I got no idea. I spoke to Doc today. He was like, he heard from Gunner, you know, he's suspended. I'm like, that was a surprise to me. And I was like, listen, to avoid the Chinese whispers, where did you find it? And he said, Maxwell. So if you didn't tell Maxwell, then who did you tell you were suspended?
You know what? I think I know what this is all. You know what? I think I know what this is coming back to. I got kidnapped.
I heard. Yeah, what the hell happened?
Yeah, as Maxwell responded to be get kidnapped.
It's just when you had to get your stomach pumped?
I guess. I don't remember too much.
What? When you were that pissed?
I get. You have to go talk to Dr. Payne or whoever. All I remember is I woke up at the hospital and Maxwell said something about somebody said they kidnapped me I think they said for my own will, and then I can't even put together what happened. I'm gonna be honest.
That's not good, man. Listen. You going and getting blackout drunk and then kidnapped? That's not good, man. It was like, you know what? You don't even remember. I can't even ask you any questions. Well, regardless,
yeah,
I guess there's air you can
all I remember was waking up in the trunk of somebody's car.
Oh, that's not good there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, listen. Are we good there?
I mean, I think that I never was not good. I just wanted to, you know, decompress for a little bit, and yeah.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't exactly sound like you understand that you were in the wrong tool.
I mean, I do. Like I said, I understand what insubordination is.
Wait, let's make it. We won't hop on it. Let's just move on. Water under the bridge, eh? Yes?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. One sec. One sec.
One sec. I'm waiting. I was gonna pull in, but it sounds like you want to say something else. Sounds awfully familiar. You're not wrong. Hey, Doc can get kidnapped. He got pushed into a lake. Don't forget. And then the PD left him behind. Don't forget. Don't forget. What was you gonna say?
Nothing. Just check your email whenever you can.
Check my email. Okay, I'll
yeah,
go ahead.
Office. Yeah, you should do that back at the office.
All right. Wait. This whole thing with Flores. Are you gonna? You want to handle that, or do you want me to handle it?
Oh, him taking over my investigation? You can do that. That's fine.
Okay. All right. What was that thing you were doing with Opal earlier? You were interviewing somebody?
Oh yeah, that guy was a private investigator came up with some information. He said that he was, oh my God.
What?
He said that he was down here talking to 3 people, and they told him that Nest Construction was related to the Faceless.
Sorry?
Did you mention that to anybody?
Fuck no. What the
He said
fuck?
he was talking to 3 DOJ. He said he was down at the DOJ place, and 3 people mentioned that Nest Construction was tied to the Faceless. I was like, there's like fucking 5 people who know about that.
You
How
kidding
the fuck?
me? Who was it?
How in the? I don't know. He said he didn't know. I was like, how?
Descriptions?
No. I could call him probably right now.
You
He
need to,
told
okay,
me.
listen. This is what you need to do.
He didn't know. He
Listen
didn't
to
know.
what you need to do. You need to go through and grab every DOJ member's photograph, okay? And then you need to go grab a bunch of cops' photograph at the MDT.
DOJ, but how would?
You just said that there was DOJ people.
Yeah, but how the fuck would they know?
Okay, this is the issue. Up until this morning, when I realized that judges have had access to the Marshall Inquiry Task.
What?
Tell me about it, man. I had no idea. I don't know why they even had access in the first place, but I was cleaning house this morning and I noticed it. So that whole leak situation with the chip about and the intercepting, that scope's kind of widened up. Yeah, I've also got to speak to the chief because somehow Doc Masters knows about the British guy.
Kidding me? I think he might have overheard me. I think he might have overheard me mentioning that to Opal.
What?
Because she's not a British guy. Yeah.
Wait, what are you on about? You're on about
I think he might have. No, the Doc Masters knowing about British man with a voice, British accent guy.
Okay.
I think I mentioned it to Opal and he heard me.
Why the fuck did you mention to Opal?
Because she's not a British guy with an accent. She's part of the Marshall Inquiry Task Force.
Wait, we'll talk about it afterwards.
But do we not trust Opal now?
Wait, listen. I'm not trying to be angry at you right now, but you should know us better than anybody about operational security, man.
Listen, I'm asking because I'm on the same page. We need to get rid of this inquiry task force then.
There was 3 people who knew about it. There was me, you, and the chief, and that was it.
I was already saying this. We need to get rid of this. It's a liability.
So how is opening somebody else into that circle helping us find the leak?
Listen, she's not a male with a British accent. For all we know, we could just start saying that.
Have you heard about voice changes?
Have
you heard about putting on an accent? We don't know who the fuck it is.
For some reason, I don't think Opal's our male with a British accent, but she could be. She could be.
Well, it's too fucking late now. One British guy already knows about it, and then Opal knows too.
I mean, you can fix this just by muddying the waters. All you gotta do is start telling other people Preston Ford said it was a female with an American accent. Easy peasy. That solved that, didn't I? You know what? You're right. Shut it down.
Right, what was, oh, fuck's sake. What is going on with this case, this VV case? Why is it still going ahead there?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean, why is it still going ahead?
I thought you said you were going to drop it.
It went to summary judgment. I mean, I don't know why we would drop it. We're still going to try the charges, no?
We don't have... You told me...
We don't have evidence.
We don't have any evidence. Said, how can we push a case without evidence? Remember that?
Yes.
So why are we pushing the case?
And then you told me that you thought we still had enough based on what was in the subpoenas. Is that not what happened? I thought that's what happened.
No, I don't think that's what happened, but maybe that's my memory. I'm older. Okay, well, what are we doing then? What's the plan?
I mean, we could just go in there and wing it.
Peters is sidelined. It's in an hour and a half. We could.
I think
time...
we've got them cooked, honestly, on reckless.
Do you think so?
I mean,
you know more about it than I do, so I trust you.
I'm not ready to take I was not prepared to take this case today. But I think we've got them cooked on reckless endangerment, based on her own, like Dark was saying, based on their subpoena and no, it wasn't based on the subpoena. It was based on the interview. That's what you said. It wasn't the subpoena. You said based on her interview.
Yeah, she took someone up to the roof.
Said. That's what you said. Yes, that is what you said.
Okay.
Where is this? 24884.
What did she call you about? Flores?
Oh, you also said it would look bad if we backtracked. I thought too.
Yeah, probably. It sounds like me.
She called me asking if the case was still happening because I guess Chris put on the docket that he couldn't make it in addition to emailing us.
All right.
I haven't confirmed that myself, but point is she somehow knew that Chris couldn't make it. She asked me if it was still happening, and I said I don't see why it wouldn't. That's when she informed me about Chris being sidelined. And then she asked me about taking an eyeball home. And I said, what do you mean? And at first I thought like she lost an eye and it was given to her. And she was asking if she could still have it, even though she was no longer, medical staff. I said, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to have your own eye. And then she said, oh, no, it's not mine. It was I don't know whose eye it is. It's in a jar. It was given to me by a doctor to have. And I'm just going to take it.
Which doctor?
She didn't say.
That's
when she hung up, she said, I'm going to go traffic body parts. I'll talk to you later.
That's desecration of a corpse, at least.
Yeah.
Criminal possession of human remains.
Yeah.
You think we can prove desecration just by the fact that they have body parts?
Corpse implies death. You can not have an eye and still be alive. So we would need to have a body.
Desecration of a human corpse means act committed after the death of a human being, including but not limited to dismemberment, disfigurement, mutilation, burning.
Yeah, if we can't prove the person's dead, then human remains is probably a better charge.
I mean, if it's a head, then you can probably prove they're dead, right?
Yeah, it's just an eye, though.
I've seen her have it before, but she was on duty as an EMS at the time, so.
Mm-hmm. Dark, if you want to wing this in court, I'm down to do it with you.
I think we've got to this point. We can't, like, in the 11th hour, just drop out of it,
Yeah. I might have to take a nap, but I am down to get back up and do this with you.
You know what? Let's just go in there. If they get charged, they get charged. We work with what we got. Let's let's fuck with them a little bit. I get to object about 10 million times, and it'll be fun.
Can I turn it into a Saturday?
What's the Saturday? Saturday.
No,
Saturday. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
What's that?
Yeah, that's where I get very hydrated.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, listen, as long as it's water, a little, maybe some sparkling water to keep it exciting.
Something fancy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you do you, man. Listen, I'm not expecting.
Then don't rely on me for anything.
Okay, good.
I've done all my work. It's all in the reports.
When is the case?
Oh, in an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Fuck me.
Listen, you guys you guys literally don't need to do anything. You go in there, you just be like, listen, I want to point out the evidence of her saying she did this thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's all we really need to do.
That's
Dark.
Osvaldo.
Dark. I'm gonna kill Rhodes one day.
You said you wanted to end up in international waters dead.
You think I'm scared of you, Dark?
I thought that's what you said.
I have pestilence on my side.
He's gone, baby. He's gone home.
I summoned him.
Yeah, put him on the phone right now.
I can't put him on the phone.
Put him on the phone. Put him on the phone.
He doesn't know how to use the phone. He's a boomer.
Does. He texts me, man. He texts me a countdown.
He barely texts. I have to put the phone to his face, and then he has to use the voice to text. He's a doomie.
Okay, we'll just put him on the phone right now.
Nope.
You're
I just want you to know.
Why are you going after my husband?
Because
I can't remember.
He doesn't play fair, and it's Hell Night. But it's not Hell Night today, but it is gonna be Hell Night again, and I'm gonna have to kill him.
That's all
you call for? Just to remind me that was happening?
Yes, because that way you can enjoy what precious little time you have left with him.
But this is just premeditation, man. This means we're just gonna get you for first degree or anything.
You think I'm scared about? Have you seen my rap sheet?
Listen, I got friends in the DOJ that can make you disappear.
See, the thing is, the DOJ also love me, so they would never do that to me.
I just meant they'd just forget about it on the docket, man, and then you'd be sat in prison for a long time.
Okay, that's toxic. That's just toxic.
Yep.
That one is toxic.
That's a fact, man. I can arrange that.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
I'm gonna have Pestilence and Kyle Pred. Yeah, I know you don't like Pred.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah. What are you gonna?
You.
That'll be the ultimate duo team. You wouldn't be able to do nothing about it.
Fuck you, man. That guy's like impoverished. Actually, no, he's not impoverished anymore. His kryptonite was shown last night, where he got charged for 800 months and $190,000 fine. He finally saw justice. So actually, I'm not scared of him anymore.
Wait, he finally got charged?
He finally got charged for 800 months worth of crimes. Yeah.
What did he do?
I can't remember. I think it was some. He held up some cops in the shells or something.
He did that last night?
No, he did that like 3 months ago, but they finally charged him last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus, finally.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, thank you for letting me know you're going to kill my husband.
Yes.
I will let you know that I will stop you from doing that and send you to prison.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Is he awake today? Is he awake? Is he awake?
If I said yes and he wasn't, would you run around for ages looking for him?
No. Probably not. I'd call him first.
Then that doesn't mean anything with my husband. He doesn't answer 90% of the time.
No, he always answers for me. I think he enjoys
Fuck
our
you,
little
man.
our
Fuck you. He never answers me.
But you're his husband.
Yeah, he never answers. I have to call him 5 times.
Maybe you deserve better, Dark. You deserve better.
Shut up, bro. You don't know nothing.
What do you
about
mean?
Me. You know what you remind me of?
You deserve shit.
You remind me of the coconut from Castaway.
What the fuck is your problem, Dark?
You want to kill my husband, man?
Yeah. Now I really want to kill your husband.
I'm gonna drink your coconut milk when I'm finished with you.
I'd like to see you try, you little shit.
I need to close my door. Beans has left my door.
I think based on you got them in their subpoena. In the subpoenas, yeah, there's a lot in the subpoenas. I'm not sure how those subpoenas are going to be because the evidence in the subpoenas is also. Are we allowed to use this? I assume we're. I'm just gonna.
I don't think a court case is a good idea right now because I'm gonna get contempt. Hello, Richard Dog speaking.
Ain't never gonna be like your father, Richard.
Who the
You're
hell
never
is
gonna
this?
be like your dad. I
you
knew him.
You knew my dad.
You're never gonna be like him.
What's
You
my
wish.
dad's?
You can
What's
wish.
my dad's name?
Oh, you wish, I tell you.
What's my dad's name? What's my dad's name?
I'm gonna flash you.
Who's me?
I'm gonna flash you.
With what are you gonna flash?
Flashlights.
Flashlight? Shit. What about if I'm epileptic? You could kill me.
Whoa, geez, why would I kill you? I knew your dad.
Who is this shit?
You wish I'd tell you.
Yeah, I
It's
would.
part of the game.
Yeah.
It's part of the game, Rich. Come on. It's part of the game.
There's New Babylon.
I just give you all the answers.
Is this Uncle James?
Oh, whoa. Getting too close to the game there. Relax.
Uncle James, that you?
Ah, shit. Love you.
I don't have an Uncle James, you bastard.
Seamus is stuck on the roof of the courthouse, and ADMC will shoot me if I get him back down, and I don't know what to do. That right there is, the accomplice to felony trespassing, and that proves that he was up there. I think, or it's.
I mean, if we get her on the stand and we're like, "Why did you say get back down specifically versus just get him down?" Maybe we could, work off the.
She said she brought somebody up there. I remember.
Yeah, there's an hour and a half.
We were trying to scrub the interview, but it's an hour and a half. It would take us just as long to scrub the interview as it would to prepare for the rest of the case.
I don't know. Just put me on the stand and ask me about the interview, and I'll say, "You remember at at this point in the interview where she said she brought someone up to the roof?" And I'll say, "Yeah." And then they can try and do facts on evidence, and then they can scroll through the whole thing.
Yeah, the initial filing says witness list pending. Did we ever submit an actual?
We don't want any witnesses.
Well, what if we call Dark up to verify the evidence?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, just because the evidence is kind of fucked.
The only
like
witnesses we really had were EMS. That's why we didn't want any witnesses.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try calling her and Seamus up. They'll probably spare themselves from it.
I assume we were only going to do that if they called them up, so.
Is there no harm in trying?
I mean, I just figured that there's...
Is there like a time frame before the case happens where we can, not call people out as witnesses anymore? Doesn't have to be like approved or something?
Yeah, but if you're a prosecutor, I think it's different, no?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Either way, I think on the docket right now, I'm going to write, due to Chris Peters' sudden unavailability, Marshals Flores and Dark will be stepping in.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put that there now. Remember, we are going up against Robin, I believe, so...
I mean, you should read the fucking cooked response he gave me on the docket. I really questioned his fucking sanity. I really questioned his sanity when I read that.
What was it?
I don't know. It really felt like he just didn't read a fucking thing I wrote in my charges. Like, I don't know. Like, the response he gave me, it was just like somebody who did not comprehend what I wrote. I don't know.
I haven't read it, I'll be honest. Maybe I should, though.
I mean, he calls out that I have one of the charges of reckless endangerment for Vivi herself, and he says you cannot recklessly endanger yourself. There's a probable cause for this charge. At no point do we charge Vivi for recklessly endangering herself. It is for Seamus McCarthy and the members of EMS who she opened up to gang retaliation. At no point did we charge for her. Oh, and they both got contempt on the docket too.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Oh, so she's going to jail no matter what.
Robin and
yes, your honors, I should refrain from saying such things as fuck shit, cunt, motherfucking
for
piston
stuff
of the word.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not.
However, I do have a message to pass on 50 silent reasons for like bullshit. Give Seamus contempt to. It's not his fault. He's not as funny as me. What the fuck?
I put my motion up there, and then I was just like,
what
we'll let the judge decide.
Fuck?
I didn't read anything.
All right, I gave you a tag, Dark. But yeah, we've officially entered ourselves as prosecutors.
What the fuck?
Okay, I
three
need to
pages
take about
long,
a 20 to 30 minute nap, but I will look over this stuff during that time, and then when I'm back, I will continue looking it over. And I'm down to just send it. Like, let's have a good fucking time with this, right? Like, we got some good evidence here. We don't need to go like super balls to the wall, I don't think. As long as we just have a general understanding of the shit here, I think we'll be okay.
I agree. I think we've pretty much got it.
At the end of the day, we're on the back foot. We lost 90% of our evidence.
It was such a solid case that just disintegrated right in front of my eyes. It was like a mirage in the sand.
Yeah.
And it was so solid. It was like I seen the oasis, and then I got closer, and it just.
Listen, I think the opening statement should be, listen, due to unforeseen circumstances, we have lost 99% of our evidence.
And however, you should rule in our favor.
However, thanks to Chief Vivi, sorry, not Chief Vivi anymore, her own statements
Yeah,
are
make sure
more
you
than
say it like
enough
that.
to
Make sure you say
prosecute.
it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say, I had a similar case where Jack Ramsey admitted to smuggling items. They still almost